Hey y'all, look who's back and feeling fabulous. Yeah. Yes, y'all. So I had to do something to my hair because let me tell y'all something, okay? I am not going to be ugly and nappy head on my birthday. Not going to happen. I don't even care. So I use the lotion bottles for hand and body that they give you for your showers to twist my hair and moisturize. And I'm like, I should have done this a long time ago. But sometimes you just gotta rough it, you know? But it's not tomorrow. Tomorrow's not gonna be a rough day, okay? Because tomorrow starts chapter 31, honey. Okay. And then my nursing assistant came in. Her name is Miss Julia. And I was like, oh, man, I wish I had a bonnet. And she was like, we have something of that nature. And I'm like, you know what a bonnet is? And she's like, we don't have any silk ones, but we have like some mesh ones. I'm like, you know the language, the details too, girl. You got some black people in your family. So she brought me these. And she brought me an extra one too. So she is the plug. She is the plug. I am very grateful for her. She was awesome. Look, I got another one. Because, you know, at nighttime, it gets real. That's what it is. You want to protect these curls. You want to lock in the moisture. So I'm really looking forward to it. Seeing this color pop, baby, pop. Even though I'm just going to be sitting here. But I am definitely planning on getting up and dancing tomorrow. So I will include you guys in on that. Turn on some African music. And I am very excited. I am excited. I am delighted. Oh, I am really looking forward to the future. Like I could just feel my life coming alive. Oh, like prednisone is such an amazing experience right now for me. It's like a lot of things other than just prednisone. Because for one, I don't have a headache. For two, I don't have a fever. Three, I am not in pain. And I feel like my energy levels are picking up. I'm looking forward to it actually becoming spring sooner or later. And like quarantine being over. Like I'm ready to socialize. My mom was telling me like, you are a butterfly. You're coming out of your cocoon. I'm like, yes, Mama D. Speak life, girl. Speak life. So I've always really been a butterfly, but sometimes I do go into that little cocoon stage and I am ready to thrive. Like I'm ready to wear some high heels. And the last time I wore high heels, you guys, were over 2 years ago, like before I had a heart attack. So I'm ready to get back to that girl. Because anybody who knows me, I used to rock some heels, honey. Yes, fantabulous. So I said, I'm going to re-up my entire wardrobe and get rid of everything, donate, and get a new lifestyle, a new wardrobe, because I just want to redo everything. And God has blessed me with the opportunity to be able to do that. So I am going to take you guys on that journey. I told my Bubba, I'm like, I'm going to get my belly button pierced. And he was like, no. I said, yes, I am, honey. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo where my scar is for I have my surgery. So if anybody has any ideas for that, I'm willing to take if you guys have some suggestions. But I want it to be like kind of more personalized. So that'll probably be another vlog. I'll just send you guys some like pictures, or we'll do something on that, like on that nature, so you guys can have some type of input on there. But I want to be out here in the summertime with belly shirts on, rocking my stomach, my little snake tattoo or something, something, or tribal tattoo. Some people were saying that you'd be a cute tribal tattoo. That would be cute too, but I just have to figure out the right one. A lot of my tattoos are very. I do a lot of research on them, and before I decide to just put ink on me. So very spiritual, lots of research, and a lot of effort. So I want to obviously do the same for this one, because this was a very meaningful surgery for me, and it really taught me a lot about self-love. And obviously I want to incorporate that and maybe in the tattoo. So you guys, when I was having my hair like all out and being crazy, I thought like, okay, well, listen, you're going to have to get your hair braided eventually, girl, because this is too much. But after I just twisted it, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it out for a little bit longer. But yes, some like singly twists are coming, or something. Box braids, something is coming where I'm not going to have to be worried about my hair every day. Because I just want to be a hot girl summer. I want to be fast and grown this summer. And just like when I'm like up and ready to go, I'm up and ready to go. I don't have to worry about like figuring out what I'm going to do with my hair. And like my hair is very high maintenance. So it takes a lot. Like this took me, first of all, I didn't have no comb, no brush. And these products, I use this whole bottle is purple because my hair is purple. This is what I use to do my hair. This is the regular moisturizer. You see how clean that is versus the other one? Purple. So, yes, I'm going to have to do something different, honey. But this will be the last time I check in with you guys tonight, because there's not going to be any updates. Everything's been perfect. My blood pressure was 127 over 80, actually. 127 over 80, and that's perfect. My mom was so delighted. My temperature was 98.8 again, and so everything is a vibe right now. My heart rate was 77. This happens to be my favorite tattoo right here, God's hand. And there's so many details in here. Maybe I'll do a vlog separately, little 10-minute vlog on maybe like a 20-minute vlog if I include all my tattoos. My first tattoo was when I turned 19. So, because it's my golden birthday. And I got a big butterfly tattoo on my back, as people would call it, a tramp stamp. With my alias name. And it's beautiful. That one's beautiful too. I would love to get that one redone with color. So maybe I'll do that this summer too, sometime soon. I definitely would like to have all my tattoos colored. I really want to get my foot tattoo redone as well, because it's just really kind of getting outdated, and that one doesn't have any color either. This is actually my only color tattoo, and yeah, this is the only one that I have that's colored. The one on my back with my Bubba's name, and it's like actual scripture though. I would probably, if I could redo that one a little bit, I would, because the scripture verse is kind of like fuzzy. So if anybody knows anybody that does tattoos, please comment below or send me a message. That'd be nice, because I am looking for an artist. I actually love the person who did my foot tattoo and my wrist tattoo. They're the same lady, and she's really dope. She's an actual artist. Like, she draws, she paints, she does everything. It's like all arts. She's an artsy girl. So maybe I'll just stick to her. I'll have to connect with her and see what she's got planned, and see if she has any suggestions. Okay, y'all. This is going to be my last update for tonight. We'll get this vlog tomorrow on my birthday. Yeah. Chapter 31, baby. I'm ready for you. I am going to be so peaceful this year. That is my ultimate goal. Peace and gratitude. That's chapter 31. I love y'all. Peace, love, vibrations.
You're gonna have to stop it. You got
Hello.
a heart monitor on still?
No.
Did they take it off downstairs?
Yeah, and I insisted. I was like, I'm not wearing that anymore.
Alright.
Yeah. Hey guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do a separate video on this, but I just got to my new floor. And I just met a beautiful lupus warrior, and she's black. So we're going to hear from her story, but I'm not going to catch her on camera, because you know how I am about capturing people's privacy. So please, Miss Lady, tell us your story, girl.
Okay. I was 19.
19.
Yeah,
That's my birthday number.
It is.
Spiritual. Okay.
So I was 19. I was in pain. Doctors couldn't figure out where it came from. They just was telling me, oh, take some ibuprofen. You know, this was, what, 99? So, you know, back then they really wasn't testing you on a lot of stuff. So, fast forward to 2002, right before I had my daughter. Yeah, right before I had my daughter. 2001, actually. I was in a car accident.
Wow.
And, you know, I was taking therapy and all that, and after the therapy and stuff ended, I was still in pain.
Okay, I'll
So
bring it down.
didn't understand why I was still in pain.
Right.
So the doctor did all type of tests, and he was like, okay, let me do this one last test, and I'll let you know. I'm not going to tell you what test it is, but he's like, I'm going to let you know at the end if it comes back with the results or whatever. I'm like, okay. So he took the test. He called me back like the next day and told me, I need you to get into the office. So I'm scared because I didn't know what test he took. You know, back then HIV was real popular and stuff like that. So I was like, oh Jesus, no. So then I went in. He set me down in his office like, oh, I didn't mean to scare you, but I do have some news for you. You have lupus SLE. And I was like, hold on, what is that? Like, I don't know what that is. And he's like, oh,
and that was when it was not even heard of at the time. Yeah.
So he just gave me a lot of pamphlets and stuff on it. And, you know, back then we didn't have the internet, so I was YouTube and stuff and everything to find out what it is, but it really, you couldn't
wasn't popping up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been having it since 2001.
And what are like when you have a flare up, is it mostly joint pain?
Yeah, mostly joint pain. Like, you can't touch me. My mom had to move out of her house and move in with me because I couldn't get out the bed. I couldn't, she had to put like comforters on my windows because I had to be in complete dark.
Wow, because you have migraines
and everything. Yeah.
Wow, does it affect any of your organs?
Yeah, it does, but I haven't been on medication since 2003.
Praise God.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
With God's help. That's it.
Wow.
Only thing I take when I do have a flare up is muscle relaxers. That's it.
Wow. See, I just can't. Like, when I hear stories like that, it just really eye-opening and amazing to me because when I tell y'all, like, my lupus is so aggressive, it has literally murdered me.
That's how
Like,
mine was. But it's the medication because all those medications ain't nothing but experimental drugs.
amen. I speak it
It
again
ain't
from
nothing but
another person who has it. Like,
It ain't nothing but experimental drugs.
oh,
Because the doctors told me, oh, you can't work, you can't do this, you can't do that. Applied for Social Security for like 3 years. They're like, oh, well, I know people that have lupus and work and this and that. I said, you know what? I'm not doing this. I was working in between time with applying for it, but
yeah,
I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this.
yeah,
So one day I couldn't. It was like I had a real bad flare up. I couldn't even wash my own bottom. That's how bad it
yeah.
was.
I know.
And my mom moved out of her house, moved in with me, and I was like, you know what, Mom, I can't do this because I had my son, my oldest son, and my oldest daughter at the time, and I was like, I refuse to have anybody taking care of my kids while I'm still alive and able to do it. So I was like, if they're gonna have to take care of if y'all gonna have to take care of my kids, it's gonna be because I'm dead and gone.
Amen.
So my mom called my granny crying and stuff, and my granny said a prayer for me over the phone. My granny has this book with all different types of prayers in it, with all different types of diseases. So she sent me a prayer for the lupus. I said that prayer. I had my mom flush all 14 medications down the toilet, and from the next day forward, like the next day I woke up like nothing never happened. My mom was in my living room, sleep on the couch. I went in there and I'm like, Mom, and she like bust out crying as soon as she opened her eyes.
Yeah, because she knew.
And from that day forward, I haven't been on medication.
Wow. I wish I would have been my story because it's not. I really had like the same situation with joint pains and things of that nature, but like it just my doctors were so persistent. They started me on prednisone, and that helped a lot for joint pain. And then eventually they did like the biopsy for my kidneys and said I had stage 4 kidney disease. And then from there, it was just like more medications and more medications and more medications. And but I had a lot of symptoms, like my feet were swelling, like everything was just going a ruckus. And eventually I had a heart attack. Like my heart stopped for 44 minutes. They had to resuscitate me.
I had a mild stroke in 2000 before I found out I had lupus.
Wow. That is, and this is before you had your kids?
Yep, I had my oldest son there. I didn't have my daughter.
Wow. So you had something to fight for. You're like, it's not gonna be aggressive for me. That is amazing.
I try to tell everybody, like everybody gonna go and do what they want to do, but I try to tell everybody, stop taking that medication. That medication ain't nothing but experimental drugs, and that's what's gonna kill you.
Yes, and it killed me, y'all. It just definitely killed me. I did 6 rounds of chemo. My last chemo session, I flatlined. Boop.
Oh, wow.
And I had to learn how to read, write, walk, talk, everything all over again. And I had to do physical therapy, occupational therapy, what's the other therapy? Speech therapy. It was a lot. It was a lot. I had a surgery, colostomy bag, a seizure. Recently, I just started dialysis. But I'm going through the process of just just trying to reverse my illness because I've done it the doctor's way for years, and it's gotten me nowhere but getting me.
So all the experimentation they doing on you is hurting you.
It's hurting me so much, and now like eventually I just recently started dialysis this weekend, and I'm just like, I can't take it anymore. I'm like, I have to get off dialysis. I have to save my kidneys. My family's goal is like, well, you can get a transplant. Somebody's going to give you a kidney. And I'm like, but why would I have to go through all of that? When your body can naturally heal itself. God brought us here to naturally regenerate ourselves. So it doesn't make sense for me to continue with all of this medications and what the doctor's saying that this is permanent illness and it's going to be a part of you for the rest of your life. Like, no, you just have to change your diet.
I don't claim it. I don't claim it at all.
That's what my boyfriend says to me all the time. Like, girl, stop claiming that nonsense. Like, but
You still look good though.
You do.
Look like
Thank
full of
you.
joy, so you can't.
Oh, y'all should have saw me a few days ago. I was like, oh.
Right now you look like you're full of joy. You talk like you're full of joy.
Yeah, you know what? Because it's honestly, it's the Lord. Because
It is.
when they told me I was like, I have to start dialysis, and I was really fighting to the last tooth and nail, but I had no energy. I was like literally dragging. I had like 5% kidney function, and that was just like the worst. And I'm like, I just could not continue to go on like this. And my mom's like, you gotta go to the hospital, blah, 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 blah. Anytime I have like a flare up or anything like that, and it's like their first immediate response is to like hand me over to the doctors because it's scary. You know, they don't know what to do. But my boyfriend, he's like, he wasn't home at the time. So if he would have been home, I wouldn't have been in the hospital. But he's definitely just like you. Like, don't claim that. Stop speaking life over that. Don't say stage 4 kidney disease, stage 4 kidney disease. Like, you're so adamant about it. You're gonna keep speaking on it, and it's just gonna bring that type of manifestation over your life. And I'm like, yeah, but I just be trying to face the reality because I have the most aggressive symptoms day in and day out, and especially with like me having the kidneys portion of it. Like, I can't produce red blood cells. So, like, I have to get procreate injections in order for me to help produce red blood cells. And that's, like, the biggest thing, shortness of breath and the fatigue and...
But that's all a part of that medication, too. The medications that they're giving you.
Yeah.
Once you stop that medication, you're going to see it totally different.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a blessing in disguise for me moving to this floor, because God's like, chapter 31, girl, I got a new plan for you. This is life. You got life coming to you, girl. So I am grateful that
and today's my first day back.
Hey. And y'all, this is probably, I think this is the first time I've ever had a black staff around me. So I'm excited. Turn it. Really? Oh, yay. I'm excited. So we have all my people. So this is going to be fun, guys. We're going to be keeping you guys up and posted. But I'm going to get settled in, and I'll talk to y'all later. Good morning. Do you know what today is? It's my birthday. 31st chapter. It's my birthday, guys. This is my first time ever in my entire life having to spend a birthday in the hospital, waking up in the hospital, spending the entire day in the hospital. So I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to turn on some African music. I'll probably order some French toast for breakfast and fruit. Because this is my birthday, I'm just going to take a break from my raw diet. I know I'm not supposed to, but hey, it's my birthday and I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm still going to stay, I'm not going to go drastic, but yeah. I didn't get much sleep last night. I went to sleep early and then I woke up at 3:30 and I have not been back to sleep. So that's where these little baby sleepy eyes come from. I tried to go back to sleep a little bit ago, but my body was like, "No, girl, wake up! It's your birthday." So I'm gonna ask my nurse to bring me a new gown, some new underwear, and I'm gonna wash up. I'm gonna untwist my hair, honey, because, you got to be cute for your birthday. And we're going to make the best out of this day. I'm looking forward to being 31 this chapter. I am welcoming wisdom, patience, What else do I want? I want to be more relaxed. I just want to be able to go with the flow, and I've never been that way ever. I've always been like a control freak, and I want to let go of that. I want to just enjoy life. I want to be more active. I'm looking forward to this spring. My honey is home, and we are true nature lovers, so I know that's gonna happen this spring and summer. We're gonna be hiking and camping, and like really, I truly fell in love with that. That's like his past favorite hobby. And when I first started dating him, those were like the first few days that we went on, and I just fell in love. So I'm really looking forward to that. And traveling and getting more active. I want to be more active. I want to like start maybe running, biking more, and exercising. Obviously, I've changed my diet already, so I want to incorporate the physical aspect on that level. I'm looking forward to that. I want to be fit, honey. I want to have cakes, do these squats. And what else do I want to do? I just want to be more joyful and just be grateful for everyday little miracles, everyday little bit of the smallest little miracles. Just to be able to wake up every morning with the love of my life and my family members, everybody's healthy and vibrant. And to just be grateful that I'm still here. I have another opportunity to accomplish something and touch somebody's life. So, chapter 31 is going to be amazing. I'm so looking forward to it. And to be honest, it's been a long time since I felt that way. I'm so excited that I'm 31. 31, you guys. That is cool. I made it to chapter 31. My heart attack, I had a heart attack at 28, so my life could have been shortcut a couple years ago. So for me to be here at 31, I'm really excited. I'm thankful for God that He saw fit for me to be here. I just can't stop smiling. Yes, take this little bonnet off for a second. Look at, there's like purple all over the room. Yes, today's going to be a good day. Even though I'm just going to be in this hospital room, I'm not going to see anybody. I'm still going to just probably chill and watch some Netflix, do a lot of FaceTiming with my family and my bubba, and mess around with the staff. Probably take a walk around my floor unit, because this floor I could actually get up and walk around. You heard the lady say that in my last video. So I am definitely, my lady Valerie came in and just drew my blood. It was one of my regular phlebotomists. Is that what they're called? I think. And she was like, girl, you got a little mini apartment in here. This room that I have is pretty set up. They got like a little white chair in here. Like, I've never seen a chair like this in FROEDTERT. And it has like these little motion sensors. Look at that. Cool, right? And it's a recliner. So I'm just very delighted. And this is honestly the first time in my entire life that I've had to spend a birthday alone. literally. So, not that I'm alone, I still have the staff here, but like one-on-one. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna order some breakfast because I'm pretty hungry. And I'll catch back with you guys when I get dressed. Not that I'll be dressed. I'll still be having a nightgown on or hospital gown. But it is what it is. I'll make the best of it. See you guys soon. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. So my birthday was blessed and chill and quarantined. I've been in this room solo dolo. This is the first time I've ever spent my birthday alone. And it wasn't bad, actually. I took a lot of naps. I just woke up from my third nap today. And my nurse got me a balloon and some cupcakes. Let me see. Some of my cupcakes. And they're so cute, too. Oh, that's my veggies. Aren't they cute? Look at how beautiful they are. So thank her for that. It says signature recipe buttercream. And I don't know how she knew. But buttercream is my favorite. That's my favorite. It's my favorite frosting. So, I'm just waiting to actually celebrate with my family tomorrow. And guess what else? Tomorrow's 420, baby, because that's my other birthday. So all of my 420s out there, we lit. I've just been in here just taking it easy, preparing myself for tomorrow's surgery or procedure. It's going to be about 30 minutes. I have 30 to 40 minutes, they said. So not going to be a major surgery. So they're going to put this in my chest over here somewhere. And they said I have to wait an hour after that. And then I can go to dialysis. And then I can go home. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I am like super delighted. I'm so excited. I have been here since last Saturday. So Saturday, today's Sunday. So that was 7 days, 8 days. Tomorrow will be 9 days. And 9 days is a very spiritual number for me. Tomorrow will be 9 days that I've been in the hospital, which was way too long. But lots of progress have been happening during this 9 days, and I'm grateful. I'm so grateful that I had to come in. I wasn't during the time that I had to be here, actually. The whole process, the fevers, the pain, and all of that suffering. But it all worked out for my good. Praise the Lord. He always knows the best for me. And sometimes I was like really fighting tooth and nail with my mom that I didn't want to go to the hospital. And you guys, I have been suffering for a long time prior to me even coming to the hospital. Probably like this last month has been really rough for me. So this was necessary, and it's really got me back to where I need to be health-wise. So all good deeds. And I'm so humbled and so grateful for this medical team. And I mean, it's just really, 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 really a tremendous blessing. I am so thankful. I'm just very vibrant right now and looking forward to getting out of here and dancing around my house. I'm so excited to dance around my house, baby. So, very much looking forward to that. I've gained some weight since I've been here. They got me on steroids, so I'm just constantly eating. I did take a little bit of a break diet-wise, but not too much. Haven't had too much anything really unnecessary that's not like overboard, but you know, it is my birthday, so I wanted to celebrate in that nature. So, don't kill me, twins. I'm just really grateful. Ooh, let me tell you all this story yesterday. I almost got into it. Well, I did actually get into it with some of the staff here yesterday because my parents came to visit me, and I'll have that video of them in this video, them coming to visit me and dancing in the parking lot. That was pretty cool. So it was just a hot mess. This nurse thought that I was like wanted to go outside and hang out with friends or something of that nature. And I went to the reception little section, and I said, "Hey, can I have a mask?" And she's like, "Yeah, you can have a mask, so you can walk around, but you can't go outside." And I'm like, "I'm not trying to go outside." She's like, "You have to ask your nurse for a mask." And I was like, "Okay." So I went and asked my nurse for a mask, and she's like, "Oh, well," she said, "What do you want a mask for, so you can walk around?" I said, "Yep." She's like, "Yeah, you can walk around us." So she said, but this nurse was like brand new here. She's only been here for like 3 days. So she's like, "Just give me a little bit of time because I don't know where anything is here. I've only been here for 3 days." I said, "Okay." So I'm sitting in the hallway. I'm just waiting for my mask, going to see my parents, trying to get a little bit closer, like, you know, just maybe make eye contact a little bit from a distance. Because I saw them up here, like there's a big window and they could see me finally versus me being in my room. So they were excited about that and they were dancing around and stuff like that. And it was so cute. My parents are so cute. And so I told them, I'm like, "Well, let me come downstairs and see if I can get a little bit closer, you know?" And they're like, "Yeah, okay." So the lady's looking for the mask, and then I hear like the lady that I asked the mask for in the first place, she's like picking up the phone, calling security on me. And she's like talking so much smack about me. She's like, "Yeah, she was standing at this big window talking to some people outside, and I heard tell them that she's gonna come downstairs and see if she can get closer. And I told her she can't go outside. Like, first of all, you never said any of that. But whatever." And she was like, "So if you guys come up here, blah 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 blah." So they sent this little security guard lady upstairs, full-fledged uniform. And I said, "I hope you're not coming over here to talk to me." And she's like, "Yeah, they want me to talk to you." I'm like, "You don't have to talk to me. We don't have nothing to talk about. There's nothing for you to talk to me about, okay?" And she's like, "Well, you're just saying that, you know, you have to stay within an area range or whatever like that. You can't be socializing, blah, blah, going outside." I said, "I'm not trying to go outside. So you can get on my face. Thank you, ma'am." And so then my nurse comes back. She gives me a mask or whatever. She was like, "Go ahead and take your walk around or whatever. And then I'll be back. When you come back, I'll give you your nighttime meds." I said, "Okay." So I went downstairs, get on the elevator, go downstairs. When I go downstairs, my other nurse is downstairs, the one that has lupus. And there was like a security guard there, some black guy. But he's an old man, like talking so much smack, you guys, like for nothing. I don't know why. I'm like, what is on your nerves? Like, because what is the problem, sir? And so we get some words. And I was like, "I don't know what your problem is," but I'm like, "Nobody's trying to go outside. We're not trying to social distance over violation. Like, you're being ridiculous." And he was like, "I can call the police." And I said, "Call the motherfucking police. I want you to call the police." I said, "First of all, you work here. I live here. This is my zip code. I've lived here my entire lifestyle. My whole freaking address is attached to this lifestyle. Like, this is, I have connections in this community. You don't know who you're talking to. For you to even offer to call the police on me, like, what is wrong with you? From one black person to another, you gonna offer to call the police on me? And I'm a patient. I'm in here suffering, dealing with a lot of stuff, and you gonna threaten to call the police on me? I said, what? Something is seriously wrong with you. You are mentally ill for you to even have that come out of your mouth. And on top of that, like, those are my parents. Like, it's not like they're friends or gang members or something of that nature. So for the fact that you just thinking that you're doing something and sending them away, like, you just did nothing. I was going off on them, and my nurse was like, it's okay, calm down. She was like, wrapped her arm around me, calming me down, like rubbing my arm. I'm like, this fool got me messed up. I said, go ahead and call the police. I want you to call the police. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? And he didn't really have nothing too much to say or whatever. My nurse like walks me back upstairs. We get on the elevator. I went back to the little lady at the reception desk, and I said, you didn't have to do all of that. That was so unnecessary. The fact that you even felt the need to call the security, like, what was that all about anyway? Like, that was my parents. I don't know if you thought it was some gang members, some friends, or whatever, because I'm a black woman. I don't know what your problem is, but you have some negative energy. Your energy is negative, and I don't like it. And she was just looking at me like, so I'm like, you have some issues, lady. That was not even that necessary. When I asked you for the mask in the first place, you should have just said, like, you can only walk around on this floor, or you can only go so far, or she didn't say none of that. She didn't say nothing. She just said, you have to ask your nurse for a mask, and you can't go outside. I'm like, I'm not trying to go outside. But the fact that she called a security guard on me, I said, that was the whole situation. It was just so unnecessary and unwanted, like, this mess or whatever. And I'm on the phone with my parents still at the same time while I'm having this conversation. My parents are like, it's okay, Mimi, just calm down. Like, don't let them get your blood pressure up, and we'll come tomorrow again, so maybe try tomorrow again, do the window thing for your birthday. And I'm like, it's okay, because obviously it's just too much for these people. And I was just so upset about that. I'm just like, that was just so unnecessary. But on the benefit side of that thing, I was telling my bubba last week, like, I just remember being such a feisty person, like a firecracker. And like somebody has something to say to me, like I had something back. And I'd be all on their ass, like, blah, 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 like I was a pit bull. I used to be like a little pit bull. And I said, I miss that girl. I said, it's like ever since I had a heart attack, ever since then, I've just been so quiet and mellow and meek. And people would say stuff to me, and I just let it go. And 1 hour, and roll it over my shoulder. Obviously, it would bother me, but I just be like, okay. Even in the hospital, doctors have a lot of negativity to say to me, and I just accept it because it's my reality at this point. And I'm like, I just remember being such a firecracker. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like, that was all the teachers used to say at school, you know, like, she's such a social butterfly. But if you get her riled up, she is riled up. Like, she is a fighter. They would always say that. She is a fighter. And obviously, I'm still a fighter, just dealing with my health and everything of that nature. But, like, mouth-wise, you know, my family always calls me mouth from the South. Like, I got some words in me, okay? Like, you gonna hear it. And for the last 2 years, I really have not been that way. And I was listening to some stories my families were telling me when we went out to dinner a couple weeks ago. And they were telling me all these stories, and I was like, I said that? I did that? Me? Like, I was so blown away because I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, because sometimes still my memory is a little fuzzy on certain things, past life. But I'm like, nah, I don't remember that. And that couldn't have been me because I just couldn't believe the things that they were saying that I was doing. And I was like, man, I want to see that girl again. I want to meet that girl again. I want that girl. Where's she at? Like, you know? And I was telling my bubble that last week, like, I want to meet that girl again. I just miss her and who I used to be. Like, and baby, that girl showed up yesterday. Okay. Come in. Ooh, you guys are quick. You just spoiling me today. Thank you so much, Miss Lady.
You're welcome. Can I get your name and date of birth?
4/19/1999. Yes. Oh, is that the tomato? Yes. Thank you so much. No, you've been perfect. I appreciate you. What is your name? Sitalini?
Sitlali.
Sitlali. Ooh, Sitlali. I like it.
Oh, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Sitlali. Ooh. Sitlali. 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 Okay, so I was like, there she goes. And when I was on the phone, my parents saw I was snapping on these people. And they're like, she's back. That's what my dad said. He's like, she's back. But the thing is, they've been giving me prednisone. And prednisone is, okay, I get turned up real quick on prednisone. Okay. So if anybody's taking steroids or knows somebody's taking steroids, you know what I'm talking about. Don't mess with the people that's on the roids, okay? The steroids, prednisone will have you geeked. So I'm super excited they put me back on this medication because it brought this person in out of me that I knew was in me, just waiting to be unleashed. And I felt like my spirit come alive again. I was like, oh my gosh. I was so excited afterwards. Like my eyes were watering and I was crying. And because I was emotional, because they were like really hating on my parents. I was really upset. Like, you don't mess with my family. I go hardcore, okay? And after that, I was just like, thank you, Lord, for that negative counter because it brought out the person that you knew I wanted to meet again. So, all in all, that lady played her part. So I ain't even mad at her no more. And I was just like, yes, there she go, that firecracker, that firecracker, that firecracker. So I am geeked. This is my last intro for the day. You guys, I'll meet you tomorrow for the procedure. I'm so excited to get out of here. One last procedure and then we're out of here. And one last dialysis, actually. And then procedure, dialysis, and then we're out. And then we're home. And then we're going to be really having a good time on these vlogs. I think I'm falling so much in love with these vlogs that I'm going to do it every day, every day, every day, every day. Because why not? I have so much to share. And especially now that I'm going to be more energetic and lively. Geeked. So my dinner is here. I'm gonna continue to watch Black Lightning on Netflix. Everybody should check that series out. It is amazing. I'm on the 3rd series. I guess they have a 4th series coming out, but it has not come out yet. So check it out. Give me feedback in the comments. I love you all. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. And peace, love, gratitude, health to you all. Mwah. My parents came to visit me. Look at them. Oh. Let me see. I got clean my camera. Look at them. They're dancing. Oh man, these windows are dirty. There.